Howdy, howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we'll be doing a 1/24 scale diecast review on the 2019 Clint Bowyer Peak Antifreeze Ford Mustang. There's only 517 of these made in the standard ARC. I'm going to take a quick look at the box. I mean, I love this packaging so much more than the 2022 packaging. You have the driver logo there, or the actual driver himself. You have a kind of a darker color box, which I think looks a lot sleeker. It lets the paint scheme pop out. You also have this incredible amount of detail that they talk about what's inside of the package instead of it showing the schedule, which this is so much better than just showing the schedule. Just gonna be honest with you. I like the packaging so much more than we get nowadays. But let's go ahead and open this 1/24 scale diecast up. Let's see if we can try to get these things safely out of the parcel. And there we go, and bam! Check this out. So we got the 1/24 scale Clint Bowyer Ford Mustang. Wow, that looks cool. I'm going to pop it off the base real quick, and then we'll really dive into this diecast review. Alrighty, folks, right out of the good old, well, off the good old base. And wow, man, these 2019 Ford Mustangs were certainly very, very beautiful. I remember all the hype when the Mustang came to the Cup Series. You know, they ran the Fusions for the better part of 15 years, and they brought the Mustangs in 19, and they were the talk of the town. What a fabulous looking diecast mold. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love the character body lines of the Mustang Cup car from 19 to 2021. Let's go and dive into this. So probably my favorite part about this is they actually have the Monster Energy Cup Series banner, which I gotta be honest with you, it just feels like I don't know, so long ago since we've had Monster Energy Cup Series racing. It was only for 3 seasons, 17 to 2019, but it feels like it was like on an uncharted island somewhere, very far away. You get the Ford logos there. I like how they're blue. They're not just the gray outlining, a little bit more color. You do have the hood. This one opens up. Let me get something to see if I can try to pop it open carefully without breaking it. That was a dumb idea. Let's use the end of a paintbrush or something and see if we can gently pop it open. There we go. All right. So now we can look underneath, and you have the Ford, powered by Ford, Mobile One, and the Haas logo. That is very, very nice. And here's your interior. Nothing much there. Just you have your plastic engine. I wish we can get some more detail in there. But you know what? I'm just glad they actually put an engine in there instead of it just being like a cube that's spray painted silver. So at least we get something. I like how the chassis has little roll bars and whatnot. That is very cool. So you got Peak, Coolant, and Antifreeze. I like the sideways logo. I think that looks really nice. It does look wonky jaw with the wording being right underneath all the hood pins. So if it was up to me, I would have put the wording, I would have moved the Peak logo maybe just up a little bit and have the wording go here. I don't know. It just looks, it's almost impossible to wrap that to make it look good. So I'm not going to go after, go on a rant here because of that. So you got Ford Mustang. The front end looks very, very sleek because the blue is kind of an underwater blue. It has dark to light transitions, and you have the white and the black there with the 14. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Of course, this was Clint Bowyer's second season before his retirement. He would retire the next year and be full-time in the booth. Oh, wow, man. What a cool-looking paint scheme here. They did make this in the 1/64 scale, too, which is really good. Love to see 1/24s and 1/64s both get made. There's a little bit of a hair or something there. That's pretty cool. This is a brand new diecast. Whenever I bought it, so it's brand new. So I don't think there's any other fingerprints that's on there. The side window is really interesting, though. I don't know why, but it has it's like the whole side window is like decaled over. You see that? You see this? Like this is all right here. This is all black. That is really weird. Like, look at the shine in the middle. That's the only clear part that you can actually see. I have never seen a Ford Mustang side window look like that. I don't know if that was just an error or they really did look like that. I have no idea, but that looks really weird to see just only a fraction of opening on the side window. Got Clint Bowyer right there in the name rail. You have the mesh netting. You know, the trucks, they have the plastic window netting. This is a mesh. Got Ford, Mobile One, Jimmy John's. I didn't know Jimmy John's was on Clint Boyer's B post. Rush Truck Centers, Savvy, and Peak Antifreeze. Peak Coolant and Antifreeze. Haas, Mobile One, Rush Truck Centers, American Ethanol. One Kier, Del Cobb, Exalta, that's interesting. Rush Truck Centers and Colorado State University. Mazda Energy Cup Series, Mechanics Wear, 3M, Lincoln Welders. Got the number 14 there, NASCAR race car, and Goodyear. Of course, you know, for all your 124 shopping needs, if you'd like to save on shipping, feel free to check out that promo code down below, guys. Use code DIECASTbuffet over there at Circle B Diecast, and you could save on shipping. Don't have to use it, but feel free to for any orders $30 or more. I love this back window. Those bright fluorescent orange little, what do you call them? The wedge posts, the track bar mount, whatever it may be. That's actually really, really cool. And if you're curious, the DIN number is 95. I get Peak, GT Peak. Interesting back into these cars, man. They were cool. I like how the tail lights are like grooved into the back panel. You know, it's not just a flat board. It's actually grooved. I like that attention to detail. I'll go to the right side of the diecast. Shame this car never went to Victory Lane, though. I think that would have been pretty cool to see that. One of my favorite features of these 124s is these thin yellow lines they put around the wheels. I love doing this to 164 scale cars because this little yellow line just really brings the paint scheme to life. Very, very nice. I mean, you know, the little details right here, like the little decals on the window. This thing is very wobbly, but that might actually be a good thing. If I wanted to take the window off, I could make it a short track car. But what a cool looking paint scheme, guys. What a cool looking paint scheme. Let's go to the roof of the car. The roof flaps do engage, which is always nice. I got a very beautiful outline into that 14. It's like a baby blue. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's almost like a petty blue, if you will. Of course, you get Peak. I don't like the double Peak logos. I think that just looks kind of wonky, jaw. Just put one logo there, or Coolant and Antifreeze, or Haas, whatever. I'm not a fan of the double logos. Bowyer there, 95 there, and then you have Peak, Coolant, and Antifreeze on the deck lid. What a cool diecast. It's definitely a forgotten paint scheme because, you know, it is from 2019, but the Mustangs that year, man, were so popular. I mean, I remember all the hype for the first batch of Mustangs. And if I remember correctly, it was like May 2019 when they had the first batch of them. And it was two Clint Bowyer cars, I think. I think it was, no, the first one was Chris Buescher. Was it Chris Buescher or was it Ricky Stenhouse? It was Stenhouse still in 19. His car was leaked on the Roush Fenway Racing website to be in Authentic Wave 3, I think. So that's the first official one. So if you got that in your stores, you could pick it up early. But I think the first Gold Series one was this paint scheme, and the Rush Truck Centers car is this paint scheme and the Blue Death Ford. It's crazy, man. I remember all the hype and build up for it. Also, the front wheels do turn on this, which is a very nice detail. But it's crazy to think, you know, in 2023, like, how much the sport has changed, the drivers, the sponsors. I mean, if you would have told me just 4 years ago in 2019 that Clint Bowyer would be a full-time analyst for Fox, Kyle Busch would drive the 8 car for Richard Childress Racing, Jimmy Johnson would go IndyCar racing and then come back to NASCAR Cup Series action, AJ Allmendinger would be full-time in 2023. I mean, Denny Hamlin would start his own Cup team. I mean, it's just like the sport, I think, has changed so much in 4 years. It's just like insane. You know, usually it gradually changes, but no, it's like overnight how fast the sport has changed. I mean, the next-gen cars, the diffusers, the number change, which I'm still not a fan of the number change. That's besides the point. Just so much, new stuff in the sport. Oh, by the way, they're going to repave Rockingham. They're going to run the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro. It's like, what? It's just crazy. So I want to say thank y'all so much for watching this video. This is a really good 124 scale diecast. It is, like, as of the time of this video, it is not rare. right now. So if you want to pick up this car, go ahead and look for it. You might be able to get a good deal on it, fellas. I got a good deal on it. It's not rare right now. Maybe years to come it will be. But it's a very solid paint scheme to add to your collection. I love how they have the accurate window banners. Just something about that Monster Energy logo just looks really, really cool. Last year from the 2010s decade. So pretty cool stuff. That's all for now, fellas. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next NASCAR Diecast review. That's all for now, and we got a squeaky tire too, which is always good. Diecastbuffet, signing off.